Hey, it's Jason, your friendly, aspiring YouTuber, and I'm coming from you from my office today because I purchased the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 camera with the Creator combo. I'm going to go ahead and unbox this, show it to you as I unbox it. I never thought I would be buying another camera a year into this journey, but there's a reason why. Let's dig in and talk about it. Okay, if you've been following my YouTube journey, you know jams.net is my primary YouTube channel, and it's all about cars, DIY, and adventures. I started that channel with a GoPro Hero Max, and that was a 360-degree camera. I didn't really know what I was getting into, and it worked well for about a year and a half. And it actually did a great job, but I couldn't hook up a wireless mic to it. This is the Hollyland wireless mic. It had no ability to hook up a mic to it. Once I started getting complaints about my audio, I then upgraded to what I'm filming on right now, which is the GoPro Hero 12. Absolutely love this camera. I don't have any complaints about the camera other than, say, two. I ordered the Hero 13 because I do a lot of dual camera editing, and I thought it would be good to have that camera along with the 12 to do the videos. However, that package disappeared. GoPro charged me. It took like a month to figure all of this out. They gave me credit back eventually. I was doing a lot of research on cameras, and I said, let's just stop the research and figure out, why do I need another camera? One, the Hero 12, in order for me to have this mic, requires a lot more kit. I have to have the little snap-on case around it. That allows me to hook up the Hollyland receiver, which then physically plugs into the camera. So the apparatus in general is a little bit larger. The other thing that started to bother me is low light situations. The Hero 12 just wasn't doing the job that I wanted it to do. Specifically, say if I was at a car museum and the lights weren't as bright as they were, I was having to up that light in Adobe Premiere Pro, and you could kind of see that I was artificially enhancing it per se. I really wanted a smaller camera also because the GoPro 12 got a little bit bigger. I mean, it became wider, it became heavier, and I noticed at a filming location in Tennessee, people seemed a little turned off by it. It's 4.5 inches with the kit and the Hollyland adapter on it, and height-wise, it's about 2.5 with that external mic that I keep on it as well. So all of that said led me down one of the YouTube channels that my son really likes and we like as a family is Carpetbagger. Shout out to Carpetbagger. He goes to really cool roadside attractions, fairs and stuff, and he switched to the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Instantly, I saw some phenomenal video from him. The quality and audio was top notch. I also know he doesn't overly edit his videos like some of these people. It's pretty much from camera to editor, a little bit of tweaks, and to publish. So I bought the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 Creator Combo. This is $669. I'm told with the gimbal and the advanced functionality, it's equivalent to a multi-$1,000 camera that people are using. I'm a little concerned because I do shoot in pretty harsh environments sometimes, dusty or rainy. I cannot use this if it's raining. So I'm gonna give equal time to the GoPros I have and this, and I think I'll use this more for very specific scenarios and settings. So the two reasons I wanted less on this, wearing a mic, this has everything built in with a wireless mic. I don't have to hook any adapters to it, and the camera is going to be significantly smaller. So if I'm in an area that I want to film, but I don't want to be obnoxious about it or overly noticeable, the GoPro is small. Absolutely, it's small, but this is even smaller, which gives me a little bit more of a discreet video. So let's unpackage this. Okay, here we go. The DJI Osmo Pocket 3 Creator Combo, $669. On top of that, I had to buy the 128 gigabyte micro SD card. I bought it from them. This is the Canvas Go Plus. This was $17. And I did elect to get the refresh 1-year plan. So it's kind of like that GoPro warranty for $35. So my total with the DJI Care plan, shipping and everything, was $721. This is more than what I paid for the Hero 12. I debated buying it because I was like, man, they might come out with a brand new one as soon as I buy it, but you know, I could just wait and wait and wait. And then I said, well, I should probably wait till Black Friday, and I didn't, because I just wanted to ultimately have it for some filming I'm doing in November. So they give you, it looks like, a few little decals here, which is what I always put on the boxes of all the kit I carry. I love the Apache boxes from Harbor Freight. If you haven't watched that video, watch the video of me showing my equipment. These boxes are like 20 bucks. So they give you, these are just like the stickers they actually gave me with the little Neo drone that I bought. So that's cool. You have the DJI store and editing app that you can use, the quick start guide, more in-depth instructions specifically about the Creator Combo, and it looks like maybe some type of warranty card or something. I don't know what this is, but it's in like 8,000 different languages. I don't even see English on here. In any event, some type of consumer law and regulatory stuff that they have to give you. So we can set that aside for now. Let's open up one thing in this box. This looks like, I think this came with the Creator Combo. Just to elaborate on what that is, you get the camera, but with the Creator Combo, you get a few more additional items, like the mic, which is the mic that you can wear, the battery hander, which is this, a mini tripod, and a carrying bag. I believe this is the battery hander anyways. Yeah, that looks like a battery handle to me, I think. And it looks, I have no idea actually what this is. There's no battery in here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It says it's a protective cover. The DJI Osmo Pocket 3 protective cover. So everything is actually inside of the bag here. This little case they give you. I use the big cases. I know it's more to lug around, but everything is exactly where I want it, and I can throw it around as much as I want. So I probably will not be making use of this little tiny bag, and boy, it is small. A lot of stuff squeezed in here. Okay. So, wow. That is wild. This thing is small. This is like exactly what I was saying. It's going to be so discreet to use. We're talking 6 inches max. And I mean, if I put this next to my GoPro, it makes my GoPro look like a giant. Again, I have a lot outfitted on this GoPro though. We have the wireless mic. You do not need anything else. This is just going to hook to the camera, where like with my Hollyland lavalier mic, the receiver is bigger than this, and you have to hook that to the camera. Let's see what's in this little guy here. No idea. We'll find out soon enough, though. Open up the next guy here. This looks like lots of little pieces, huh? I mean, it looks like a battery. Insert the battery handle. So, looks like that looks like a battery, too. Just trying to get everything out of this bag. I would not like to use this little carrying case. It would be a nightmare to quickly put everything away. It's like a puzzle. I can barely get some of this stuff out. Just continue to pull stuff out, huh? Lots of little bits with this setup. I definitely am glad I have a proper case. All of this comes a little fuzzy for the mic too. So that's everything. So we'll put the case aside. See what's in this little package. This looks like the mini tripod. It is definitely mini. Got the mini tripod. That looks like a little lens cover. And we have this other guy here. No idea. One, I've been told putting this lanyard on is impossible. Two, I've been told that you definitely can't use this outside and get it wet. So this is 100% not an outdoor camera. Three, some people have expressed concern that the battery is built into the camera. I believe, you know, like at least with my GoPro, I just throw another battery, and if I need it, it's not possible here. The battery is self-contained. So if you run out of juice, you're not just going to be sliding another battery in, you're going to actually have to put it on the charger. But let me look through this quick start guide and discover what all these little bits are that they sent me. Okay, so this guy here is the handle with the thread. So that's going to enable, you know, the little mini tripod to screw on and probably other adapters. And, you know, it looks like it's just going to have the USB-C that goes in there. It hooks on pretty easily. It pops and clasps right here. And then your charging port is back there. So to take it off, you just, I assume, press that button and slide it down. But I'm not going to particularly need to take that off. So that's the first thing I'm putting on is this little handle. Okay, so I'm just kind of going through and looking at all the bits here. So this handle is just that. It's strictly a handle. It is not anything more than that. So I'm going to press the button. I'm going to pop it off because the creator pack comes with this handle, which I believe has a bigger battery in it. As you can see, it's lighting up. So this is extending the battery of this guy. So that's good news. And I guess you could theoretically, right? Couldn't I just get another one of these and if it's low on batteries, pop it in and it will start charging. So that's good news. I can just put this aside. I probably never would just use this unless I'm maybe just hooking it up temporary. I'll probably always keep that in. And then, you know, that gives you things like you can hook this little tripod on. So then the camera will actually stay upright. So that's fantastic for shooting or vlogging or something like that. For now, I can take that off. I'm going to put this in the bag as well for now. This guy is when you store it, they basically say you put it in with the screen facing down like so. And that's just to protect everything. So when I put this in my Apache box, I will make sure I give it enough space like that. This here is the dual angle lens, which seems pretty darn neato. And this is the magnet for the mic. So, and man, that's a strong magnet. So that's the magnet for the mic. Mine just came off for some reason. These lenses, I only have, I believe, the wide angle lens. And the way these lenses go on, you turn the camera on, and it seems like to me, it just kind of magnetics on. So that's pretty sharp. It just kind of hooks like so, and then you can take the wide angle lens off or put it back on. Now, in the case, the traveling case, they give you a place to store it, so you can just sit it right in there, and it kind of hooks to the magnet, so that's handy as well. And then the only other thing you have is the charging cable. But let's go ahead and put this memory stick in now. So the memory stick, which is this little tiny micro SD, is going to go in right on the side. And it should only go in one way. And then it's almost like a SIM card. You just pop that right in. So that's where the 128 gigabyte Canvas Go Plus memory stick is going to go. And then it comes with the adapter, because some computers, you know, you can just slide this in to your computer. Actually, I should probably hook this guy up. I didn't see any instructions on where it goes except right here. It seems. I can see why people say that's a pain to put in, my goodness. So, you gotta fish this little bad boy through here, and allegedly it will just come out. So I'm going to push that together and moisten it just ever so slightly. And you go through the bottom. Very slow. And it's supposed to come out the top. This to me seems, what a pain this is. I read on Reddit a lot of people complaining about this, and I thought they were just being dramatic. Everything's so small I can barely even see it. Okay, I'm back at it. I had to take a little bit of a break. And this is now the next day. But I'm still doing the lanyard. I kind of stopped doing it when I had to take a break. And this is turning out to be a huge pain in my butt. I watched even a YouTube video, and a guy did it in like 3 seconds. I can't do it in 3 seconds. So I got a piece of this wire here, and I'm going to try to fish it through this little hole and see if I can't use it as like a pool wire. This is an absolute pain in my butt. I can see it, but it's like not going up. It's not curving up to come back out. So I thought I could take this and kind of motivate it a little bit. No luck. This is bending when it's in the hole. I don't want to use anything significantly sharper. Okay, so my wire idea was useless. However, on the end of this lanyard, there's like a little plastic ring that you can barely see. It's like microscopic. So I fed it through enough where I could take a needle. I'm using the end of a button, and you can see how I've just like hooked something, and it's like the actual wire of the lanyard. So instead of this just coming out, it's hooked a piece. It's like fishing wire inside of this lanyard. Okay, this is, I can't even describe to you the level of frustration I have. But what I'm going to try now, with that little tiny piece that came through, which is just the line inside of the black, I'm going to tie to this. I'm going to pull it out, and that should theoretically have this sewing thread go through. Then I'm going to hook to the lanyard cloth area and try to pull it completely through. So kind of using this as a pull wire. So wish me luck on that, but you can see I'm basically tying this little thread to the exposed wire. I'm going to pull the lanyard back through, and this little thread should go with it. So I'm now going to pull this out, and I have my fabric right there, so I can cut this off. I'm going to tie it to the actual lanyard here and try to pull it through with the black on it. Man, who would have thought I would be spending so much time on this on the video? I hope I'm not boring you to death. But I have it tied. I don't know if this is going to work, but boy, oh boy, I'm going to try it. And I'm going to basically pull this side and try to get this to come on through, come up. I see it. And my string broke, but it's okay. I think I got enough here to maybe get it through. So then I can feed this completely through. So I'm going to take this and put through that back hole like so. I'll cut that string off when I'm done here in a moment. And it's hooked. So I can have it nice and secure. So I'm going to press and hold the power button, English, and then it says scan the QR code to download the app. So I will scan this code so I can download the app, and then the app is how it's going to be all set up and configured. So you don't need the app, I'm told, to use the camera, but you need the app to configure everything. Okay, so I am in Android, so I'm going to download it for Android. Might be hard for, so I believe, though, not in the Google store and stuff, the Play Store, because it was like there were concerns with it being a Chinese-based company or something. So you got to kind of just download the app directly. So it is downloading now. Okay, so the app is downloaded. I'm going to go ahead and click it to start. And I'm going to go through this install. Yes, I want to install the app. And this is a Google Pixel 9 Pro phone that I'm doing this on. App installed, open. The camera still says scan the QR code and then connect. So I'm going to say I agree to the terms. I'm not going to join the project, which is basically to make the app better. They kind of monitor what you do, I suppose. I prefer not to join those. Connect and capture. It found the camera. I will say connect. It is connecting. Yes, that is the verification code. So on the phone, I click accept. I've read all the terms and conditions. My goodness, that quick. Agree. Activate it when you connect for the first time to receive warranty. Allow this device information to activate. So I will let it activate after login. Now I'm going to log into my DJI account. I bought the DJI Care Refresh, so I'm going to activate it for this device. So now my Care is activated for that one. It was $35 for the year. User feedback. I don't want to give any feedback. Are you sure I want to exit? Yes. Activation is successful. Get started. So it says I can go live. You can manage files. You can do tutorials. You can update the firmware. It is going to do a firmware update right now. Okay, the update is successful. I will click done. It wants to connect to the Osmo Pocket 3 again, so I will let it. And this is how you control the gimbal. That's kind of cool. So you can see it's like a little joystick. You can see here, this is the so I'm just kind of playing with this. And it looks like to lock the gimbal, you push it in or something. This is 1080p. Hello? So I'm just playing with this a little bit right now, and basically, it looks like you can, you know, go in here and click this little guy at the top. I can say I want to do 4K, because I've always shoot at 4K. 30 frames per second is what I typically shoot at. And this app does seem somewhat familiar. I mean, it doesn't seem vastly different from the GoPro. And you can go in here. I thought it would do like face tracking or something, so I need to obviously kind of play with this a little bit. But on the device itself, it seems like you can face auto detect and click start. Camera will follow the face inside the focus frame, okay? So I'm doing a recording right now, and you can see that it's basically just following my face. So wherever I go, you can see it's tracking me. So that's a pretty cool feature that obviously does not exist on the GoPro. This quality seems pretty dang fantastic, frankly. So I'm pretty pumped up about that. Now it came with this little DJI mic that says it just magically connects. So what I did was I just dragged over, but here I just dragged down from the top and I clicked the little gear. I went to wireless mic, press and hold the record button until it turns solid blue. So I'm going to press and hold the record button until it turns solid blue. Now it's connected. Well, that was pretty easy, huh? So now it's using this mic for my audio. Well, so far, this camera wasn't that hard to set up. Putting the lanyard on was an absolute debacle, but it's on. Doing some basic configurations of the camera was pretty easy for the most part. And, you know, setting it up like I want to do automatic face detection or something was pretty darn easy as well. It wasn't really difficult. Well, that's it. That's the unboxing of the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 camera. Pretty darn basic, but you know what you're getting, and that's what you get if you spend $700 on the Creator Edition. Hopefully it answered some of your questions and got you a bit excited if you ordered it and you're waiting for it to come in. Give yourself plenty of time for that pesky lanyard. I did not enjoy that at all, but we got it done. So that concludes this video. I'm going to make another video showing the Pocket 3 versus my Hero 12. Stay tuned and give me a subscribe. Who knows? Maybe I will become a YouTuber. Thanks for watching.